Oh,
I'm gonna start.
Margaret, you're already here. I came in to get a glass of wine. I didn't know he was going to be here this early.
Well, I thought that you might be showing up soon, so look what I did.
You poured me my favorite cab.
It is your favorite. It is.
What are we making today?
Well, I'm making a caprese salad.
Okay.
And I'm having some mozzarella balls.
Okay.
And some, I like the heirloom tomatoes because they seem to have a bit of a different flavor.
Right.
And so I'm just gonna start cutting these up to put in the final salad.
What's this right here?
Oh.
Can I make one of these?
That you absolutely should, and you should maybe make me one. This is how I like to cook. I like to have a little cheese and crackers, some grapes.
Here,
all of that.
You have that.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna have a grape.
Okay.
I'm on a diet.
You are?
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessary.
Grapes and wine.
Grapes
kind of go together, don't they?
Kind of go together.
Yeah.
Maybe we could freeze some and they can be ice cubes or something.
Oh, that's
that
a good
might
idea.
be fun.
What can I help you do something?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. Do you mind putting some of this on some of the ciabatta bread that's there?
Yeah.
I want to toast that.
Do you have the oven already on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because eventually when we put all this together, we're going to add some olive oil and some balsamic and some basil, and we're going to be able to put it in 2 different places.
Did we put it in the oven now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be great. And then I'll just finish chopping these up.
Margaret, how long in the oven?
About 3 to 4 minutes. How's your wine?
Mine is good.
Is it good?
This where'd it come? Is this Napa or Sonoma or?
Oh, it's from Sonoma.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
was at a winery this weekend.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some of this in this bowl, because eventually we're gonna put all of this together. And then I'm gonna actually have to have a little bit of my cheese and crackers that you made me.
Yeah, you will.
So delicious. So I'm just cutting these in bite-sized pieces. I'm not doing anything too fabulous here. Just wanting them to get mixed up a bit.
So what's after we do this?
Well,
I see you got, is that arugula?
It is arugula. So most
do
of
you
the
do with that?
caprices, are made like with a stack.
But
like
they
a
usually-
tomato and then some cheese and over. But I found this kind of by accident. I was trying to take it to a friend's place, and it ended up just kind of all being mixed together, and it was delicious. I don't eat meat. So this is a really great thing to bring for even, everyone loves it. And then you can bring that, and so what we'll do in the end is I was gonna put a little bit on a bed of arugula, because I do love that.
Okay.
And then I also love it when we put it on a little bread.
Okay.
Bread or crackers or anything. It has so much flavor, and it's very, very simple. And everyone that I've kind of made it for really likes it. So
mainly, most of the time it's basil that you use, but you're going to use arugula. I like that. I like arugula.
I'm going to put it on arugula. Let me tell you, I can't keep a basil plant alive. This is my challenge. I'm not sure if anybody else has that challenge, but I cannot. But I've discovered this basil.
Oh, let me see that.
It's a squeeze basil that I just got in, grocery store, regular grocery store pavilions.
Gourmet garden basil?
Yeah,
Oh,
when you mix that
Stir
in
in
with
paste.
some olive oil and some balsamic, it kind of makes a roux. And then I can, if I've been able to keep my basil alive, then I can just add a little bit of cuttings and things like that to make it perfect.
When you add the basil, do you like a rustic cut, a larger cut, and just kind of put that on top of it?
I do. Sometimes I even use scissors to cut it. I'll put some leaves together and I'll just use scissors.
Okay.
Or tearing. I've actually been told tearing the basil is probably the best idea because it gives you the flavor.
I've always heard if you cut it with scissors, you damage the basil. It's not going to matter because we're going to eat it right.
Okay, you are.
But it would damage it, and over an hour or so, it would start turning brown. But tearing it won't do that.
Oh,
so
that's
tearing
so great to know.
is
Then
better.
we are going to tear it.
Yeah.
Since I do have some that are alive. So we have finished mixing up our mozzarella balls and heirloom tomatoes.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure you knew this was just maybe about 8 ounces of the mozzarella balls.
Oh, okay.
I just try to make it an equal amount. Use your eye.
Right. Yeah.
So now I was going to make what I put on it, like a roux. And I'm going to do about 1/2 cup of olive oil.
Extra virgin.
Extra virgin olive oil. I mean,
Right.
it can't hurt, right?
Right.
And then some balsamic.
Okay.
to mix in there
What's
as well.
the ratio of
Half and
olive?
half.
Half and half?
Yeah, I do about a half a cup of each, although I eyeball it a little bit more.
So equal parts.
Equal parts
Okay.
of these. And then this is that squeezed basil that I was telling you about.
Right.
And then I just do kind of a blob.
Okay.
So maybe that's about a tablespoon.
Then what do you just whisk
Then
that together?
I whisk that right up.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put that all together. We're gonna add some salt and pepper as soon as I get this going. See how it's a little bit oilier? I'm thinking I might, let's see, if it doesn't start to congeal, there you go.
There you go.
Isn't that
It's coming
wild?
together. Yeah.
Yeah, this was so fun to discover.
Yep. It takes a little while for it to
Okay, so I'm
come
gonna
together.
add some salt and pepper now.
Okay.
Okay. So I really like the crushed pepper. I
Okay.
didn't always like pepper. Now it's one of my favorite
And
things.
a pinch of salt.
And just a pinch of salt. Add
Okay.
that in. And then soon as I add this, we can put this all together. Okay, I'm gonna add this in, and I'm wondering, do you mind, will you get the bread out of the
Sure.
oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
That'll be really great. And then
All right.
maybe have another cheese and cracker because,
Well, you know what? I'm going to have some more cheese and crackers. You did such a good job on that. That's not only is it good, it looks good.
yeah.
Where do you want me to put the bread?
You know what? I'm gonna put them right here. So let me get them right off. Oops. We will just put these. Don't burn yourself. All right, we do not want that to happen. Alrighty. So I've got this all mixed up. Do you want to see?
Yeah. Can I make you another cracker?
Yes,
Or can I make
course.
one for myself?
Make one for yourself and then me because
Is
I'm
this
trying to talk.
this is like cheddar and blue cheese?
Yeah, it's blue Stilton that we discovered. How is that? Delicious?
So good.
So good.
I've made caprese salads. I got a couple video, at least one. I've never had it like this, and it's almost like a cross between caprese and a bruschetta
Yes.
when you bring the bread into
Yes.
play.
And it just kind of depends on where you are. You know, I've taken this to a picnic or something like that because I've taken it all just in one because otherwise you can't mix it. And then what you can do is garnish it with a little bit of fresh basil. And thanks to you, I now know that we need to tear it. So we don't want to cut it, right,
Tear
with
it. Yeah,
scissors.
you want to tear it.
We are going to tear it
And just
and
that's gonna add so much
that
flavor.
little bit in. And the arugula, when it's under this arugula, it brings out the pepper that comes out of the root.
I know.
And so it's just, you don't even need dressing. And I just love it. I just love it.
Arugula is one of my favorite greens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just for any kind of salad, arugula is the best.
Let me make this look prettier.
I saw your girlfriend Angie out. She's out at the bar.
Yep.
So I'm going to run out and see what she's doing.
Okay.
Can you join me a little bit?
I'm gonna put this on some plates and bring it out for all of us.
Okay, great.
All right, I'll be there in
All
one
right.
second.
All right.
I'm gonna put some of this all together for us.
Hi, Angie.
Gary.
Hey, Margaret.
Hello.
Come on out. You want to get smashed?
I absolutely do.
Angie is making a gin berry smash.
That is
Sit down. Hey.
my absolute favorite.
Oh, you want to sit?
Oh, you guys are just in time. Gary, Margaret, welcome.
What are the ingredients?
Here's the ingredients. We've got raspberries, blackberries, about a half a dozen of each.
Okay.
We're gonna put those in the shaker.
Okay.
And
Oh, one tried to get away.
there we
Get
go.
him
One's
back in
running
there. You
away.
get
I
back
got
in
it.
there now.
I got it. Then I've pre-measured out 2 ounces of lemon juice.
Okay.
That's also gonna go in there. Fresh squeezed.
Yep.
And then we've got a shot glass or an ounce of simple syrup.
Can I help out in any way?
I'm gonna have you help me in 1 second here. Once I get this in here, I'm gonna
Always
muddle.
Always like to help.
And I like to muddle this a lot. So while
Well,
I'm
no,
muddling, and so you don't get bored, I'm gonna give you something to help
Give
me
me
out with.
something to do.
This is Saint Germain.
Okay.
So we've got all our ingredients
yeah,
right here.
Saint
Saint Germain. We got a Bombay Sapphire. We got a simple syrup. I like the Bombay because it's not as floral. It's a little sweeter, and it goes with the berries a little
What
bit.
is the flavor of Saint Germain?
Saint Germain is an elderflower liqueur.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've ever used it. I know you've
I
been a
haven't.
bartender for
We didn't have
many
that.
years. But I've been on that side, you've been on this side,
know,
so this
yeah.
is new for the both of us.
Well, that's new for me too. Yeah.
All right. So what I'd love for you to do is make me a garnish.
Okay. What else can I do?
What I like to do when I muddle this is I like to put a couple of ice cubes in here just to get it a little more granular.
Oh, okay.
So as I do that, I'd like you to pour me 6 ounces of this Bombay Sapphire, which the top of this shaker is actually a 6 ounce to the top.
Okay, so if I fill this right up
Fill
to
that
the
right
top,
up to the top.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Bombay Sapphire? Yeah, I can do that. You're making my job easy, Angie.
No, likewise. Thank you, Gary.
Right to the top. There we go.
Perfect. Okay.
Margaret, you want to do the honors of setting that back over there?
Absolutely.
So
Otherwise,
sometimes-
I might be, taking a slug or
want to be
two.
careful.
Since I'm done with the muddler at this point, sometimes I'll just do a little to see if we got the right simple syrup mix with the lemon, because that's going to go in the wash. Now we put this in here, and as I'm putting this in here, there goes the Bombay.
Okay,
I'm going to shake this up a bit. Here we got some crushed ice.
okay.
If you can help me out with these.
Sure.
We've got some cocktail napkins here. The plants and I need a drink.
Oh, yeah, the plants and I need a drink. Okay, we can do that.
All right. So if we can
So
fill
you may
those.
put ice in?
Yeah, you can just scoop this, yeah, however you like. Just fill those up with ice, and I'm gonna shake this up a bit.
Okay. Margaret's my bar buddy. We go out for cocktails every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Only
nice.
on the days that end in Y.
You know, you're right about that. I didn't think about that. Yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
so
Perfect.
we're here.
We are here.
All right, look at that.
Perfect, Gary.
How's that?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so
Getting thirsty.
this is a cocktail that I don't strain because most of my friends, especially Margaret, loves the fact that it comes with the berries, which are high in antioxidants. You know,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
just gonna
You know,
make
we can have anything healthy.
the cocktail. So what you have to do is a little bit in each.
So you get more liquid in at
Yes.
the beginning.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
You
then,
do
of course,
it,
the
'cause
fruit is going to go
All
to
the
the
fruit,
bottom.
yeah, it sinks to the
Yeah.
bottom. So
And
you
then
go
the fruit's
liquid,
going to
liquid,
do the
liquid,
be the topping.
and it really makes a difference if you just go to
Oh,
each
yeah.
one.
That looks good. Looks so good. So
It looks so
good.
good. So
just get
good. Yeah, that
right-
one needs a little bit
Yep.
more.
Yep.
Not that I'm bossy or
There.
anything.
Oh, no, it's
I mean-
okay.
Oh, you know,
Still
no,
so-
yeah. Oh,
This is one you just want to fill right to the top, and then if you could,
beautiful.
please,
Sure.
just do a little twist.
Make your magic
Get
happen.
those oils. There you
Get the
go.
oils
Great.
in there.
And you can soak every time I smell that
Get the
first.
oils
before
in there.
drinking it. It's just amazing.
And
I never
Just
thought I
smell
would
that.
like gin.
Woo!
Here I am loving it.
all right, so
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Salute.
Cheers.
all right, this is
Thank
very
you.
special.
That's
Or
Watkins. Ooh.
Watkins Way berry
Ginberry.
smash.
Ginberry smash.
That's what it is.
Oh my
So
gosh.
good.
So,
All right, guys.
so very good.
So very good. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. We have a video out every Thursday, the Watkins Way. And I got my friends Angie and Margaret with me today, and they're going to be back. See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So good.